Guys, ECOWAS, we are at a crossroad, and a very, very dangerous one. And the earlier the right thing is done, the better for everyone in West Africa. Between 6th and 7th, 6th Saturday of July and 7th Sunday of July, there were two important summits that took place in West Africa. And these two summits, one by those traditionally known as the ECOWAS, and the other one by those that call themselves Association of Sahel States or Sahel Economy. And these are nations that constitute the 15 states of the ECOWAS. The challenge here is the two summits are by two people, two type of people. They are identical in nature, but West Africans are not seeing them. One set are three military rulers. Azimi Goita, Abdurrahman Tiani, and Ibrahim Toure from Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. And you have the remaining 12 states of the ECOWAS. And if you look at the land, really, these three took a huge chunk of land. The other three are down there. The other 12 are down there. We learned only 7 of them attended the summit. But there is something we are not seeing that is looming over us. Both sides are all about what leaders want. Leaders want. Both sides. None did you see the leaders as executive heads of states of their countries, because a military ruler is an authoritarian leader. He has no parliament to work with. He may have a small cabinet. Some of them don't even have. And it's the same with the the remaining 12 countries. It's all about what the leaders of the ECOWAS want. Nobody saw anything on the side of ECOWAS where we claim to be democratic to see the parliament of the ECOWAS being actively part of the whole problem. And this is what has led us to where we are. Some of us are not aware that in 1975, when the ECOWAS was formed, there was an intention, there was a plan, there was a purpose. And as time goes on, that project, without a parliament elected by the people of West Africa directly, would never work. Because democracy, when you are where we are now, and we are at a verge of a war, and this is the beginning, unfortunately, of the Second Cold War. The Russians are no more going to be the Soviet Union as we know. The Chinese will be their allies. And on the other side, you have Europe and Americans. The ECOWAS right now, whether we like it or not, we are seen and believe, even our own people are convinced, is European and American organization, whether we like it or not. And on the other hand, they've succeeded in having Russia to be part of what is happening because the Wagner group are on the ground. And I told you neocolonialism is in West Africa, but this time not one, but from two faces. And the BRICS is coming in. You see, these two countries, these three countries, they've done something. They've done something that our own inability to allow. Why are we not? And the leaders you have in ECOWAS today are not those who are saying people in ECOWAS will not vote directly for their parliament. No. It's a system they inherited, and they are not getting the pressure on them to let it happen. And we need to make that pressure happen. Let me tell you something. There is one thing that will happen. Why didn't you ask yourself at that summit, the one in Nigeria, why did Benin and Togo not attend? They have no reason not to attend. The one reason. You see, if the ECOWAS will have a chance even to say they can do something and delay this debacle. We need a coup to take place in one of the Sahel states. Yes, we need it. Efforts are being made. Even if it's going to be people that will be back militarily to go, it will work. It will work. They are not as strong as we thought. And the Russians are not grounded like in the days of Kwame Nkrumah. They were not grounded as you thought. There is still room. They, on the other hand, this is where the strategy is. They are looking for one country. Benin, they need access to the sea desperately, and that will block Nigeria to one side. As soon as these guys make the coup and they succeed in Benin, ECOWAS is gone. ECOWAS will be history. So they are eyeing Benin. Togo, the people of Togo are tired of Foreyadima, another place. If they are able to cut and get Togo, it's finished. Because they need access to the sea, and they desperately need this access to the sea if BRICS have to work with them. And the only advantage the so-called ECOWAS, our ECOWAS have got now, is the sea. We have control of the sea. These are the two countries. They are very, very vulnerable. Very, very vulnerable. In fact, one of the things ECOWAS should do right now is to position ECOWAS forces in those two countries. They are the only vulnerable one I can see. Senegal is okay for now. For now, Senegal is okay. For now, Ghana is okay. And these are the only. Cote d'Ivoire, Alassane Ouattara doesn't go to anywhere. He's sitting there because he knows what is coming. Cote d'Ivoire is also another place. Guinea has covered the other countries, Sierra Leone and Liberia. So they are protected from Mali, from Burkina Faso. And Niger cannot deal with Nigeria. Nigeria is solid. The question is, if these guys are able to get Togo, and the people of Togo really, really are looking for this. But it's not in our interest. I'm with the ECOWAS now. Totally. There's no if, there's no but on one condition. ECOWAS can only be able to save ECOWAS if we understand that even if we are going to war, assuming there's a reason to go to war, assuming there's a reason, we can't go the way we are because each will have different command centers. As we saw in Liberia. If we want to go to war and succeed, the parliament must come in. And the parliament will now make the commander-in-chief very clear. The parliament is the one that wins war in a democratic environment. It brings the people together. It creates. And the only parliament you need, look at everything that is happening. Have you heard anything about ECOWAS? Parliament? Nothing. Everything. Because the people's parliament, the people of West Africa are not voting. And let me be clear with you. If you believe in what we are saying, and you want to see, because we want an independent ECOWAS, these guys, we can get them back. We can do whatever. Because right now, whether we like it or not, we are divided. It is clear. All they need is one country between these two, Togo and Benin. It's finished with us. We are finished. And imagine Nigeria being caught to the other side. Nigeria need to pass through to come, and they will even fight with us over the sea. Of any land they get, it will make our job difficult. Difficult. We are already there. We can have advantage over these people if we allow the West Africans to be voting for directly for the members of their ECOWAS parliament. If we don't do that, and for your information, if you believe in what I'm preaching, if you believe in what we are preaching, and you can see that is the solution, it's our way out. The second Cold War is here. It has started. Yes, Soviet is gone, Russia is back. You want that, you like it or not. And nothing you can do to put it, nothing you can do to the Russians. They have their plan. How do we save ourselves? Reach out to me. Go to my private section, our private section on TikTok. Reach out if you can help us. We know what to do. I swear we know what to do. The only thing is the resources. You may not disclose who you are indirectly. What we need is to get everyone in the ECOWAS countries to have in their houses, in their private life, that